Hello, welcome back to another video for my web development class. This is challenge 4. For this challenge, the theme is museum. The museum I'm going to be doing is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame down here in Cleveland, Ohio, or up here, I guess. So what we're going to do is open the file. So I'm going to go to File, Open, and I have it HOF for Hall of Fame, and open it. Now I have this picture. So first, what we're going to do is duplicate the layer. Now that it's duplicated, we're going to be working on the adjustments. So first adjustment is levels. We touched on this last time. So all we do, if we want to darken it or lighten it, this is more of the whites, this is more of the grays, and this is more of the blacks. So black, we can make it a little darker. And the whites, we're just going to make it a little brighter and show off and hit OK. So the next one we are going to be working on is curves. So go to new adjustment layer and then curves and hit OK. Now what this does is it changes the point of lightness in an image. So as you can see, if I go that way, it's going to get brighter, and if I go that way, it's going to get darker. You can create 2 points here. So I'm just going to, it's going to add a little bit of contrast to it. A lot of photo editors use this, so it's a good tool. They usually make an S shape like this, which usually makes the photo stand out more. And you can just do the arrows to get rid of it once you find the curve that you want. The next adjustment there we're going to work on is brightness and contrast. So all you have to do is go to layer, new adjustment layer, and brightness and contrast, and hit OK. Now this is sort of the same as the curves. It's just more of a slide tool. This will auto do it to you for you if you want what they think the photo will be better. But for me, I kind of like the darker feel to this photo, so I'm just gonna make it brightness a little down, and then the contrast a little bit on the other side. That, and I'm gonna use none of this. So if you could see, if I do that. If I hide these, you can tell that there is a difference to the photo. And if I hide this, you can definitely see that's what we started off with, and this is what it is right now. The next one we're going to be working on is hue and saturation. What this does is it just changes the color based on what you want. So if it's at 0, it's just going to show the neutral of it, but let's say I want more hues in it. I can just click on one of the colors and it will change it to more of a blue tone that it has, or this will take it more where the colors are brighter, but I'm just gonna make it a little bit orange. The saturation, that's what brings out the color, as you can see, or you can get rid of the color by making it black and white. I'm gonna give it a little bit less color. And the lightness is if you want it bright or darker in the photo. I'm just gonna leave this at 0 just because It's a good quality photo, and I'm going to exit out of that. The next layer that we're going to be talking about, adjustment layer, is Invert. Invert, I'm sure you already know what it does. It just inverts the photo where it makes the photo more negative. So as you can see, this is what it'll look like. It kind of is like an X-ray feel. Yes, I did accept it for it to be on there, but I could just turn it off if I don't want it. And as you can see, the curves or all the other adjustment layers does play a toll in this. It's not just the inversion. So this is what it would look like if I didn't add all these other adjustment layers. Next one is we're going to talk about is shadows. So we're just going to go here. Are not shadows, variation, sorry. Which that is actually down here. Okay. Okay, we're not going to do shadows actually. I meant solid color. What this does is pretty much just makes a layer over it where you can create a solid color. So if I wanted this more monotone blue, I can just hit OK. And as you can see, it filled the color. I am going to hide that just because I don't want it. And I did not mean to create this layer, so we're going to delete that. But I just wanted to show you what it would look like if you did do a solid color. The next one is gradient map. So if you go to layers, new adjustment layer, and go to gradient map, okay. As you can see, it is gradient map. You can change it based on the colors. So if you want more blue, you can go in the blues folder, purple, pinks, reds, oranges, and there's grays. And I kind of like the feel of this one. It just gives it more of a monotone, darker image, and hit OK. Now this is all that we are going to touch base on for this video. So if you're satisfied with what you created, you can save the file, go to File, Save As, save on your computer, and I'm going to name this Challenge 4, and this will be the Photoshop file, and hit save, OK. And then you can also save, you can also save it as a JPEG, which I'm also going to do. You can just hit save as type, JPEG, hit save, OK. And now that everything is saved, you can exit out of here. And there you have it. You are back at the home screen and you created the new picture.